How we ended up at this campsite, we hadn't planned on it. We were going to go up to a Forest Service road, up to a trailhead, and then hike in next to a stream. But stopped at the ranger station, and they said that the plow just couldn't make it up. Only got about 3/4 of a mile off the highway, and couldn't go any further. So anybody going up to that particular trailhead would have been a 6-mile hike. So we ended up here, and the forest ranger said camp at the campsite for free. It's 7:30 and the temperature right now is 72 degrees in the hot tent. Got firewood there. And of course, my buddy's here with me too. I will explain what we have going on for sleeping arrangements this time around. There's the ribs pack. Got an indoor ridgeline going to hang stuff up and dry out. And I have some water boiling, and I'll explain that in just a little bit. So I have 1 cup of water boiling, and that's to rehydrate a meal that I dehydrated last weekend. There was some weather last weekend. I mean, it was raining and hailing, and I'll show you some footage of that. But what I was able to do was dehydrate some mac and cheese and a breakfast, which is 3-berry granola with milk in there. So those are dehydrated meals, and again, I'll show you the footage. But for dinner tonight, we are going to rehydrate this macaroni and cheese, and then for breakfast tomorrow, we'll have the 3-berry granola. So once the water gets boiling, we'll go ahead and rehydrate that. So the 8 ounces of water is done. I'm going to use my trusty old Leatherman Wave with its scissors to open the seal meal bag, and then we'll dump the macaroni and cheese into the water and bring it back to a boil, and then let it rehydrate, and I'll show it to you. So there's the dehydrated macaroni and cheese, and as always, one-handed, try to get this in here. Once again, I'll show you the footage of dehydrating this, and you'll get the picture. But for now, we're adding 8 ounces of water, and then I'm going to put it back on the wood stove just to bring it back up to boil. Okay, let me show you what it's starting to look like. That's after the boil, but what I want to do is I want to keep it next to the stove and let it continue to dehydrate, but I wanted to show you what we have so far. Looking pretty good. Okay, so I've had it sitting by the wood stove here, continuing to warm up. Let's take a look at this. Completely Rehydrated. Very good. Tastes just like when we first made it, before we dehydrated it. Very good. Very good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish this. That's an empty Snow Peak 700. Boy, that macaroni and cheese was great. Show you a slight modification of the stovepipe Y. At first I had it sitting on that Y branch, but then I made a little bracket out of wire, so now it's floating on the wire instead of leaning directly on that little branch. By candlelight. Instead of being 29 degrees and light snow, it's 33 degrees and fine rain. So things are a little wet here. Can you see the steam coming off the tent? We've got 64 degrees inside. Well, I think I'll make some morning coffee, and I'm doing it this particular way for a particular viewer. That person said if coffee was made this way every morning, that person wouldn't mind going camping at all. So at 9:30 in the morning, I can't believe it, 9:30, what did we sleep in? It's 76 degrees. Nice and cozy. Firewood. And of course Cooper. We'll be packing it up here in another half hour or so once I have my coffee and the breakfast that I'll tell you about. So here's that triple berry granola that we dehydrated last weekend. I think we have coffee. Let's check this out here. Yes. So we're not going to put any more wood in the wood stove, but we do have enough to let this water boil so that I can rehydrate the 3-berry granola. And that'll be my breakfast. We'll have that and then break down camp and head on out. Okay, now to put the finishing touches on our 3-berry granola. Don't need a whole lot of water. All we're doing is rehydrating. Hopefully with the milk in there too, it'll be nice and creamy, so I'll just put that in the cozy. Breakfast is served. Getting everything packed up, but one of the things I wanted to show you in particular, and one of the reasons for this outing, was to test the Exped Downmat 7 LW. LW meaning long and wide. This is an air-filled mattress with down inside, and it worked great. We were sleeping on snow, as you can see, and with the reflective mat that I had down, and with some Reflectix, we were sleeping directly on the snow with the Exped Downmat 7, so it worked out great. And the way you fill this thing up, you actually hand pump. You place your hands here. There are YouTube videos on this, so you can see how that inflates. And then to deflate, there's another valve here. And you get about 2.5 inches filled, and this is a 5.9 R value rating, so we felt warm all night laying on this thing. We did not, or I did not, bottom out at all. And I'm a side sleeper for the most part, and my hip did not hit the ground. So really pleased with the way the Exped Downmat 7 worked. Very pleased with it. So now we have a second option of sleeping in the hot tent directly on the floor with our Exped 7 Downmat. A couple snow bombs there. So we're going to pack up the rest of the way and head on out. Thanks for watching.